Speak up. Speak up. 718. See something. Say something. As always, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I think it's up there in the top left-hand corner. Hit that, and you're going to be the first on your block to get these videos. I'm Bob Banner, and I'm back with my man, Calico Crave. We're back in the building. In today's video, we're going to talk about when gentrification goes right.
Right. Now, a lot of people think it's wrong. We had the pleasure of, we're New Yorkers, obviously. We were hanging in Williamsburg last night.
And we had a rip-roaring good time.
Awesome.
Okay. So the title might be a little bit off-putting, especially to the pro-blackers. You know what I'm saying?
Shout to my black folk.
To the Black Panther parties. And,
you know what I'm saying?
Who else does and Kwanzaa, happy Kwanzaa.
Shout out to all my Aunt Jemimas.
happy Kwanzaa to you. But people, especially in the African American community, look down on gentrification.
Yeah, that's now. If you're not familiar with the term gentrification,
what is gentrification?
Well, how about this? I'm sure there's a word meaning for it, Bob Banner. But what it means to us, being from the area.
Can you actually pull up the actual definition?
You know
of
what?
Gentrification?
Let me pull it up.
We're gonna pull up the actual definition of gentrification.
One moment. We're gonna look up what does because that is an actual word, I believe.
It is an actual word, of course. And like I said, people in the African American communities, especially in Brooklyn right now, they're feeling the pressures of gentrification.
Are you ready?
What are they saying?
So this is it. It's gentrification.
Gentrification.
Right.
That's how you pronounce it.
It is a noun. And it is the process of renovating and improving a house or district so that it conforms to a middle class taste. The process of making a person or activity more refined or polite. That's very interesting.
So they say we was fucked up from the jump.
That is very interesting.
They say we was fucked up from the jump, and that they coming in and making it better. And that's how I feel.
Listen,
right now, that's how I feel.
Now, gentrification to me, being from here, is going on in Brooklyn, where there were a lot of minority communities that are now predominantly white.
Well, they're not predominantly. Gentrification is a blend now.
It's a blend.
It's a blend.
It's kind of like a smoothie. But what it means to me is that black people are like leaving their homes,
right,
or getting kicked out of their homes,
they're
selling their homes low, and going down south. And now the whites and the well-to-do blacks and the well-to-do Hispanics.
I don't think we should call them whites. What's the
white?
PC?
They're white. I like white people. What's wrong with that? I like whites. I like blacks. I like the Hispanics. I love them all. Yeah. Chinese, Asians.
I love some white women.
But the bottom line, gentrification to us in the hood means that neighborhoods that were predominantly black or Hispanic are now being occupied by, say younger Anglo-Saxon Americans.
I think that's the PC term.
Anglo-Saxon, European Americans. Euro-Americans.
Euro-Americans.
So now, you're on a block where it was once pit bulls, now it's like little mini dogs, like teacup Yorkies and Shih Tzus.
And I don't know about y'all, but I feel a lot safer with gentrification, because I'm pretty familiar with Brooklyn. I be in the back streets heavy.
Brooklyn,
Livonia.
Troop,
Van Sicklen,
Tompkins,
Brownsville,
Flatbush.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Me, I feel a lot safer with the Europeans walking the streets late at night.
I've always felt safe, believe it or not. People think Brooklyn is
Brooklyn gets a bad.
I feel safe anywhere.
I feel safe anywhere. However, you do see now a lot of the NYPD out in force, protecting and serving, actually doing their job, writing tickets. They might write you a ticket for jaywalking, quality of life, spitting
Shout
gum.
out to the NYPD.
Shout out to the boys in blue.
Thank you guys.
You're doing a great job. You're doing a hell of a job.
Yeah.
So, first of all, who told your grandmother to sell those brownstones anyway?
Listen,
you thought you was getting a hell of a deal.
Listen, when you have a brownstone on one of these, Brooklyn units, and you sell it for 1.2 million, and it might be worth 2 million, and you just want to get out. You say, yo, let me go. I want to go to North Carolina. I want to go to South Carolina. Okay, that's your prerogative. Gentrification. Okay, they are taking over hoods that were really run down.
Listen, first of all, let me tell you, let's go. Can we do a pros and cons list of gentrification?
Okay.
The pros and cons. Well, and this is just my personal opinion. First of all, I love white women. I don't know. It's not that I have a preference. I love all women.
Yeah.
But
listen, we love white people. White people are awesome. Not the jerks. There's bad black, there's bad white, there's bad Spanish, there's bad everybody. Bad Asian.
Like my grandfather used to say, we're Haitian by descent. So he used to call them born blacks.
I'm just a black American.
Which translated to means the good blacks. But in Creole, that's not a good thing. When he said the good blacks, he means the real blacks, the black blacks. But whatever.
But
let's do the pros and cons.
So listen, we went to a spot. We were in Williamsburg last night, and it has definitely changed
to the break of dawn
from the 90s. Awesome time.
We partied to the break of dawn, and
which is it was not a good thing, but it was a fun thing.
I had to go to work the next day to do that 9 to 5 thing, but I made it and did what I had to do.
So what are the pros of gentrification?
Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, I feel as though the communities are getting a little bit cleaner.
The streets are cleaner.
They're getting a little spruced up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Buildings are coming up, high rises.
The Crown Fried Chickens have turned to Starbucks.
Exactly. We're getting better eateries. That's a pro.
Yeah.
We're getting Chick-fil-A's are coming into town.
Yep. They took down the Kennedy Fried Chickens and put up tofu.
We got Cordoba, Mexican places.
How many of you in Brooklyn were
Thai
really
food
eating
is everywhere.
We're eating sushi before gentrification.
What was we eating? Oodles and noodles, ramen. That's what we was eating. Not all of us. Some of us, get finicky.
We get around New York, we know.
Yeah,
but they have definitely turned urban areas into
the meals.
Manhattan.
The meals are a pro.
Okay.
The clean streets, less trash. Housing has improved.
Right now, what they have done, these buildings that used to be brownstones, now they look like Manhattan buildings.
I'm telling you, it's not always.
Well,
a bad thing.
Is there a pro? Because really, let's be real.
Is that a pro?
Back in the days, a lot of the people that are living there now would not have ever lived there if there wasn't room in Manhattan. So they're kind of like...
so they're getting kind of pushed out of Manhattan and going into the...
and they're going into the hood.
Right. And then plus, it's easy commute to get to...
But if you didn't appreciate your hood when you were there, nobody forced you out of your home.
Nobody forced you out, okay? And if you, like you said, if you didn't appreciate why you had it, don't wait until somebody else picks it up and tries to renovate it, build and add on, like they say in the Wu-Tang Clan, build, add on. And science of life is a science of you.
And everything around you.
Don't hate them.
Now, listen, there is bad parts where you had a public housing unit that gets bought out.
Do we finish with the pros?
Oh.
So eateries.
Okay.
So fine dining the dining has improved.
There is less bum niggas, all right, hanging in these streets.
Nah, the bum niggas is everywhere.
They're always there, but it's less.
You can't shake them.
It's less bums. And I don't mean nigga in the sense of a black man. I mean nigga in the sense of you's a bum person. Nigga. Not nigger. Nigga.
We can say that. We blacks, B.
We can say it.
We blacks.
We got the pass.
And
maybe not after last night. I don't know. I think we're kind of gentrified right now.
We're kind of gentrified. What did we eat after we left the club?
Well, I ate a lot of pavement looking for the car because I forgot where we parked.
We was twisted.
We got a little bit of exercise last night.
Oh, and I'm sorry. We're gonna go back into the women. I think this is also a pros.
What?
People, we might get flack for this, but the babies are cuter. Mixed babies are cute, my nigga. I'm not gonna hold you. They're cute, all right? You get a blend. You get a blend, a mulatto blend.
Gentrified babies.
Gentrified babies. They're cute as hell.
So, all right. So, what are we calling? Are they? They're no longer the millennials. What are the gentrified babies?
What are they called?
The Gillials, the Gentiles. What do we call them?
We're gonna come up with a new term for them.
But listen, the bottom line is, we were in Williamsburg, and we were there back in the days where we had people that used to.
Well, I'm gonna let you be the devil's advocate, and you can go through the cons. I'm gonna go through the pros.
Yeah.
Dining, cleanliness, the buildings I think are structurally more sound.
Okay, well,
cuter children.
Well, here's the thing. Now, when you go to visit people that are in these gentrified areas,
NY police out in force.
Well, I mean,
serving and protecting the community. Don't get me wrong; they're still shooting blacks anywhere you go. However, you know, there's certain things that will not fly.
I think the con is that we are so used to seeing these neighborhoods predominantly black and Hispanic, and now we go there, and when you saw somebody white in these areas back in the days, you thought they were police or buying drugs.
Exactly.
So now they actually live there.
They live there,
and you see a pit bull.
They go to Trader Joe's. I see them with the Trader Joe bags, coming back to the boulevard. B.
You know, which we're definitely not
Eastern
racist.
Parkway. I see him in Crown Heights with the not the Hasidic Eastern Parkway area, Crown Heights, but
well, here's the con. I think there were people. Here's the con. There were people that are used to growing up in these areas that were grown up, and you know, people. Some people are just used to their surroundings, and you can no longer afford to live where you grew up.
So
I think that's
the con.
I think that's the con.
That's the con. Okay.
Where an apartment was $800 back in the days, you know, you could buy weed down in the lobby.
Another pro: the parties are more lit.
The parties are definitely lit because you know what? A lot of people don't like going into the city anymore. You know, there's so many clubs and bars around Williamsburg. The area is really brought up. And then you're right by the Parkway. You might be from Queens. You might be from Long Island. You can be anywhere. It's easier access in and out. But I mean, what is gentrification?
That's all the cons that you got?
I don't really have any cons. When gentrification goes right.
When gentrification goes right. Listen, it ain't all bad, all right?
All right? Everybody white is not bad. And everybody black is not bad either.
And everybody black is not good, B.
But I think the con is that there were people that grew up there and they were pushed out just because you sold grandma's house.
I knew a girl that lived on Troop. And she was talking about, this is when we had the tire shop. My family, we used to own a tire shop on Atlantic Avenue between Thomas Boyle and the Rockaway. Mm-hmm. And there was this girl that I used to...
You used to love her.
I used to love her. And she was talking about gentrification way back then. And we're talking about...
And we saw it. It was a little bit.
Yeah, but not like it is now. Now, 1 o'clock in the morning, you see they out there in force, in numbers.
And here, I got one question about gentrification. So now, as we see it still molding, there are still projects in Brooklyn, whether it's Fort Greene or whether it's Marcy or Tompkins. And
or down by the Stroll, down by Pennsylvania, over there, Erskine down.
Anyway, but there are black people and minorities in these buildings, yet it is surrounded by white individuals living in these buildings. I have a question. Are you not scared? I used to be scared going by some.
I embrace it. I embrace it. I think if at the end of the day,
but they go down there like it's not a problem now
because it's not. And you know what? Let's not build the wall. Trump is building a wall to keep them out, the Mexicans and stuff like that.
I think we need to build tunnels.
We need to come together.
We need to build bridges.
You see this? We need to build bridges. Don't build walls. Build bridges. I'm gonna write my congressman and tell him build bridges.
Who is our congressman? I have no idea.
I have no clue. I haven't voted.
I just vote Democrat.
The last person I voted for was, I think it was.
I voted for Cuomo in the last election.
Who was running against Trump?
It was Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, I voted for Hillary.
Well,
and I think women mess up everything. By the way.
Oh man,
they mess up. They mess up action. They mess up action movies.
I love women.
I love women too.
Women and men have their individual qualities that make us who we are. Make us people.
If you get anything from this video, gentrification is not bad. We should play a clip. I had pulled up. Boys in the Hood, Furious Styles, when he was talking about
gentrification is definitely changed in Brooklyn and these other parts.
See how you doing? How's business going?
Well, there's always business, just not always in here.
So, like, what do you do, Furious? I mean, like, you help people get money for their homes or what?
Well, there is no or what. That's what I do, Rick.
There is no or what. That's what he does.
You boys want to see something?
Oh, this is when it takes.
Do we have a choice?
All right, let's fast
Listen,
forward. Let's fast
here's
forward.
the thing. You have a choice when it comes to
This is when he
gentrification.
takes it to the hood. He takes it to the hood.
Okay, there are people pushed out, can't get their homes,
What y'all think
and they
about that
redo
sign
it to
that
condos.
says, cash for your home? You know what that is? Y'all, Amos and Andy, you step in and these fetches, I'm talking about the message, what it stands for. It's called gentrification.
Gentrification.
That's what it's called. It's called gentrification.
Woo!
It's called gentrification.
A banner? That is probably one of the most important things you've broken down since we've been on Speak Up, say something.
Say something.
Like, follow.
Yeah, we got to be out of here. This video's been running a little bit too long, but we just wanted to. We saw something, so we had to speak up on it. Gentrification.
Now, here's the message: sell your home for cash. Nobody told you to.
Nobody told you
You did
to.
it.
That's where we all go wrong. Black people, we want to sell everything. We always trying to sell everything. Sell.
If you get 100 grand and they sell it for 8, guess who sold it for 100 grand? You.
You do.
Speak up, say something.
Speak up. See something, say something. I'm Bob Banner.
Caliente.
Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll be back with another video. Gentrification ain't all bad.
It's not.
Nah, it's not. Build bridges, B.
What tunnels?
Yeah, that too.
Thank you.